Nancy here, and welcome back to my channel. So I'm currently in the middle of doing a batch. It's like a $35 batch from Costco. And you guys, an item you would never give a customer under any circumstance. These peaches are molded. I'm not sure if you guys can see, but there's literally mold growing on these peaches. This needs to be in the trash, okay? So you would never under any circumstance give a customer an item that is molded, anything like that, because that would significantly affect your tip and they're gonna leave a bad review and rating for you. So you always wanna take an extra step, an extra caution to look at all the fruits, examine them, make sure that they are up to par. Like this one is much better. So you also want to check the expiration dates as well when you look at like milks and things of that nature, because you don't want to give customers expired items. And so you want to make sure that you examine all the fruits. For example, these are mangoes, bananas especially, you want to examine as well, just to make sure you get the customer the best quality items on the shelves, because nobody wants molded food. Like, let's be real, okay? Nobody wants to pay for molded food. So just always keep that in mind. And yeah, that's basically it. I figured I would show you guys, since I'm already here at Costco, just how you go about examining the fruits to give the customer. I'm going to show you guys some bananas because the peaches are in a plastic container. So these are the bananas, and you just want to make sure that they're not overly like unripe, but they're not too ripe as well. You also want to make sure there's not too many markings on them as well. Some bananas will have too many markings, and it's a no. So always just take that extra step and examine the items before you put them in your basket. A lot of places are very, well actually yeah, a lot of places are very lenient. If you don't notice it right away and you notice it when you get to your car, as long as you have your receipt, then you can go ahead and do a return or exchange if they have something else on the shelf. So just make sure you always take that extra step, because the customers definitely notice, and you don't want your tips to be affected because you give the customers rotten food. So yeah, even with things that are not fruits and vegetables, even like items that are on the shelves, you also want to make sure that those are up to date as well. An Instacart shopper takes a level of care, and you need to make sure that you care about what you're putting in your basket, because you're giving that to a customer, a paying customer. Be very observant about what you're picking as well. And also with things that are on the shelves, you never want to get boxes that are, I'm gonna show you guys since I'm already here, but you never want to get boxes that are torn or ripped. Customer knows there has been no tampering done to the items. So that's another thing really important. If you see an item that's torn, anything, don't choose it. Don't choose it, put it back. And if they don't have any more on the shelves, ask the employee, hey, do y'all have any more in the back? They can check. If not, just give the customer a refund. So that's basically it. Y'all see how big Costco is? I'm getting so familiar with Costco, especially this location. It's a lot quicker for me to get in and out because now I know where a lot of things are. So yeah, that's basically all I wanted to tell you guys. Y'all, I'm wearing the same lashes I wore, the same style lashes I wore on Tuesday. Yeah, so. And I'm going to this event tonight. So I'm probably gonna go home and change, whatever. Like go home, shower and change, and then head over there at 6:30, something like that. So that's basically it, y'all. I just wanted to show you guys so you guys can see. So you guys can see exactly what I was talking about. Also, you want to make sure that the item is exactly what the customer requested. A lot of times items look similar, but it's not the same thing, because one will say 75% less sugar. So you always want to make sure it's not sugar, less sugar, sodium, whatever. It'll be different in that regard, but the packaging will look the same. You want to make sure you get the right exact item. This batch was a 2-shop and deliver, so there's 2 customers, and the way they break it down is they separate persons A items and then persons B items, and then from there you just want to make sure when you check out you put everybody's items accordingly, you separate them, and then you basically check out. With Costco's, you're going to get a PIN number. Other stores, you just have to select credit. Then you just deliver it to the houses. Usually in two batch orders, the addresses are very close. That's why they batch them together. So that's basically it. And I'm gonna be sharing more like Instacart tips for you guys, But since I was already here, and this was, I was already here and I wanted to show you basically an example of an item you would never, ever, ever, ever give a customer. So that's basically what I wanted to show you guys. So again, thank you guys so much for watching this video. I'll be back again for another video, and I'm keeping the content coming. Somebody asked me the other day, like, do you post on YouTube every day? I was like, no, maybe like every other day. Not every day, but yeah. So y'all, it literally feels so good right here. This is the freezer part of Costco. Y'all, it feels so good right here. It literally feels so good. It feels so good, y'all. I was in here earlier and I was like freezing because I had to get so much stuff. But they put all of their fruits in here. Strawberries. They have their yogurts. They have the eggs. They have the milks. They got the meats all up in this little freezer part right here. So, yeah. I just had to come in here because, all right, I'm good now. It's cold. Okay, so, yeah, let me, I'm gonna get in my car. I'm gonna just get in my car and start and go to address A, customer A. I'm gonna go to their house and drop everything off, and that'll be it. And then I'll go to address B and then another batch. So that's all I want to share with you guys. I'm gonna share more Instacart tips and tricks for you guys. So thank you guys so much for watching this video. I will see you in my next video. Bye.